So my second technology I want to show you is called Test Teach. It's test.com/lessons. So it actually used to be Blend and they have changed it now. So it is um, the same product, but Test Teach. I'm going to log in here, and I log in with Google. So I'm going to use my teacher account. That's what I've signed in for. So why I want to use tests is because I can create a board full of all the resources that I want the kids to look at, and it puts it in a grid for them. So as a first grade teacher, I can just add a link or add a link to Google Classroom or add a link to Blackboard, and they can click on it. And there's also an iPad app they can use now, but they can look at it just from the computer. So I'm going to stick with Reading Street, which is what I did before. So we're doing Unit R, Week 1, and that's our first unit. And so some of the things that we're discussing there is that there's a video, Sam Reading Street. So I'm going to search for it. Now, I can find things that are created for free already. I can pay for some things, but I love that it has a YouTube. So this is the video. I can preview it if I want, but if I'm ready, I just drag it over. So there's the video of the book that we read. I can add a description or notes. So I could even put that this is a must-do activity. Another thing that we cover in this is short A. So I'm going to look through and I'm going to find the letter A song. So I want to move that over as well. Writing an A. Let's see if I can find a video for that. So write the letter A. So there's a video. Again, I can preview all of these. If I don't like it, I can get rid of it. I can insert more information to it. So I can also add text. So if I wanted to, again, my kids are young enough, and this is the very beginning of the year that I'm not going to add a ton of direction. They also have Google links. So if I found something kind of cool on a Google link, I could do that. They also have Google Photos. So I can add a photo. So another thing that we're talking about is characters. And if you put in character, you find so many things. So I'm just going to find a character that we know and love in Peter Rabbit. So I'm going to find this picture and I'm going to move it over here. And I'm going to ask, is Peter Rabbit a character or the setting of a story? Done. So now my kids can look at that and find more information. Another thing that I can add, there's Flickr, so there's tons of pictures. There's also my Google Drive. So I've actually added my Google Drive here. So if I had something for Reading Street, so I actually have, on one of mine, I actually have the whole PowerPoint for the week of Reading Street that we're doing. So here's Unit R. So here's R1. So I can actually add the entire presentation for that so the kids can pull it up and see it again. And so I can just add as many things as I want. I can share it then, so I can either link it, I can embed it as well on the web. So I really like that. So I could actually just put this whole grid onto onto Blackboard. So my kids don't even have to go to a different subject or a different link. Now, For me, I think that teachers are going to use it to create. Obviously, there aren't necessarily the parameters that the safety parameters that I would want for the kids. So I don't know if I would have them actually creating things themselves. Um, but it's great for, I know a seventh grade teacher who uses this. I think it'll be great for younger kids so that they have all these resources as well at their fingertips. And it's not scrolly. They don't have to worry about any of that. Excuse that. Sorry. So for me, this is definitely something that I'm going to try out in my classroom. The visuals alone make it something for me, but I like that I can add my own files for the kids and share the link. Also, because I'm sharing it onto Blackboard or I'm embedding it, parents have access to the Blackboard so they can see also what we're doing and what I'm teaching the kids. Um, as far as the ISTE standards, I selected S.3.A, which is to locate information. So the kids can use this. This is a safe place where I could actually put links. So if they're doing research, I know where they're finding the research at. Um, and then I also did it for T.2.C because I'm customizing this for the kids. So I could have the must use. I could have, I'm having the letter A song. Not all my kids need to listen to that because they know what sound an A makes. So it gives them kind of a plethora. And we would definitely walk through and discuss, okay, how do we use this? Maybe the first row is the ones you have to do. The second row are things that, if you need more information. And then I can obviously add rows. So I could put as much as I want to in here. So this is what I am going to use in my class. And I hope that it's something that can be useful for you guys. Thank you.